Housh. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Housh, come on in, please. Come on in, John.
Clerk, please be kind enough to raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please say your name for the record.
Greg Housh.
And will the attorneys please identify themselves for the record?
Elizabeth Duffy for Mr. Housh.
Patrick Devlin for the Commonwealth.
Okay, Mr. Housh, my name is Judge Horgan. It's my understanding you want to resolve this case today by way of admission. Is that correct?
Yes.
What I'm going to do, sir, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. If at any time during my questioning you want to speak with Ms. Duffy, please feel free to do so. The only thing I ask, come a little bit closer, right up that mic, speak up in a loud, clear voice. You understand that? Because we are being recorded.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Devlin, you can summarize the facts. Go ahead, sir.
Absolutely, Your Honor. On docket number 086676, date of offense of February 10, 2008. On this date, the defendant, Greg Housh, willfully disturbed and interrupted religious worship taking place inside the Church of Scientology located at that location. He also caused disturbance of the peace with the same conduct. This was done by shouting, being loud and disruptive, encouraging passing vehicles to honk their horns. Essentially the facts of the case, Your Honor.
Okay. Why don't you tell me your name and age, sir?
Greg Housh, 32,
How did you go in school?
9th grade.
You work, sir?
Yes, fix computers.
You have any trouble reading or understanding English?
Nope.
Are you aware of any type of a mental condition or a mental problem that you might have that would prevent you from going forward right now with this admission sufficient facts?
None.
Are you under the influence of any type of alcohol, drugs, or even medication right now?
Nope.
Tell me, do you understand that by admitting sufficient facts for finding of guilt, you're giving up your right to remain silent?
Yes.
You further understand by admitting sufficient facts, you're giving up your right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Now, do you understand that if you did have this matter heard by a jury, you would be able, along with your attorney, to participate in the selection of the jury? You understand that? And the jurors that were selected, they then would determine what the facts in this case are after hearing all the evidence. You understand that?
Yes.
Do you further understand that jurors are members of the community chosen at random?
Yes.
And in a criminal matter, a verdict by a jury means that they all agree with each other. In other words, their verdict is unanimous. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You further understand by admitting sufficient facts, you've given up your right to confront and cross-examine any and all witnesses the Commonwealth may prove against you.
Yes.
And you also understand by admitting sufficient facts, you have given up in way of your presumption of innocence.
Yes.
Now, you understand also the Commonwealth, they must be able to prove the charges that you are admitting to beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes.
And just for the record, you are admitting to count 1, which is disturbing a religious service, and count 2, which is disturbing the peace.
Yes.
Now tell me, has Ms. Duffy gone over the elements of those charges with you?
Yes.
Counsel, for the record, have you?
Yes.
All right. A few moments ago, sir, the Assistant DA, Mr. Devlin, recited the facts of the case. Did you hear what he said the facts were?
Yes.
You admit those facts as being true?
Yes.
You admit to sufficient facts willingly, freely, and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anybody made any threats or promises to make you admit to sufficient facts in this court today?
No.
You feel that Ms. Duffy has acted in the best of your interests today?
Yes.
You understand everything I've said so far?
Yes, sir.
All right, listen up. I'm required to inform you of the alien warning, which is as follows. If you are not a citizen of the United States, you hereby advise that the acceptance by this court of your admission sufficient facts may have the consequence of deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or denial of naturalization pursuant to the laws of the United States. You understand what I just said?
Yes.
All right, Ms. McDonald, I find that this admission sufficient facts is made knowingly, voluntarily, also intelligently, and there's a factual basis to accept it. Count 1 will be continued without a finding for a period of 1 year. Conditions of the continued without a finding are as follows. Mr. Housh, you are to stay away from 448 Beacon Street and also 1769 Washington Street, which appears that's the Church of Scientific Theology locations, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Count 2 is the same. I want that to run concurrent. Just so that you know, sir, all right, I'm sure your attorney has explained this to you. If you violate the terms and conditions of the court, the disturbing the religious service carries up to a year in the House of Correction, and disturbing the peace carries up to 6 months in the House of Correction. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so I expect you to abide by the terms and conditions that I have just set forth, because you'll be coming back before me, and I'm going to have the cases marked. So if you violate, you're going to be back before me, and I have absolutely no problem sending people to jail. You understand that?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes.
the church has also agreed to stay away from Mr. Housh. And
Okay, I don't know what's going on. So both sides stay away from each other. Okay, whoever's here from the church, I want both sides to stay away from each other. This matter is resolved today. I don't want any further problems. End of story.
Absolutely, Your Honor. We've explained there's no objection to
Okay.
it.
Sir, if I may, with regard to docket 086676, the court, after having received your tender of admission, accepts said tender on counts 1 and 2. The court, sir, finds sufficient facts to warrant a guilty finding. However, the court continues both matters without a finding for 1 year or until October 21, 2009. During that time, your probation will be administrative. As a condition thereto, you are to stay away from the Church of Scientology, located at 448 Beacon Street and 1769 Washington Street. You are to pay a victim witness fee in the amount of $65 and a probation fee in the amount of $21 per month. Please seek probation, sir, before you leave the courthouse today.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Clerk.
Melissa?